Welcome to a new video. On today's video, we're gonna work on this Galaxy A6. I see Samsung is slowly replacing the J series for the A series, which is a more better line. We see metal frames, and also we see LED OLED screens compared with the J7, which is an LCD screen, something from the past. And also, we don't see a home button on the screen, which is more compared with the Galaxy S line. Alright, let's put that on the side and start the video. I have this phone that I got broken on around the corner right here. As you guys can see, it's broken right there. And for some reason, I lose the touch. As you guys can see, the touch is not responding no more. So another thing that I want to bring out is the model number. So you guys cannot go wrong when you order the part. Always find the model number right here. For this one is SMA600P because this is a Sprint or Boost mobile device. If it would be for Metro PCS, it probably would be A600T as in Tom. So just have that in mind. Always order the right part. Okay, let's start to work on this. We're gonna start by using our heat gun. We're gonna use our heat to lose the adhesive all around the edges. We're gonna start from the top because on this phone, from different from the other models, we have the connector somewhere here on the bottom. Let's do it to find out. For extra protection, you guys can use gloves and also you can use glasses to avoid any flying piece of glass going through your eye. So just be careful and let's continue. Okay guys, as you guys can see here we have three layers. We have like the back, the metal, we have this kind of plastic frame in between, and then we have the glass. We're gonna go in between the glass and this kind of plastic middle frame. As you guys can see the three layers right here. When we get to a slide in between the glass and the frame, our razor blade, we can start using our playing card like this. We're gonna slide it in there. There we go. Now we can replace that and just move our razor blade to the side. And we're gonna keep warming this up. It's very important, guys, to don't lose the heat. Don't let it get cold. All right, let's keep going. All right, guys, we're gonna be playing this game, heat and sliding our playing card around and inside this LCD, just like so. I cannot even turn off this phone because the LCD is already broken and it won't touch. These playing cards are amazing, as you guys can see. We're gonna keep hitting this area. You guys can see how my plastic playing card gets like soft, but it doesn't lose straight, which is amazing. So you guys can see I can go in with no problem because I know there is no connections right here on the back. Remember, this is OLED screen. When we have that already taken care of, as you guys can see, with the playing card, we can get deep in there. So that way it's gonna also remove the glue in between here, in between the middle, because it has some glue in the middle right here. As you guys can see, this like copper color, it has glue in there. So you need something like this, kind of strong and durable. Oops. So to get in there. So when we get to this point, it's very easy. All you gotta do is hit the bottom. All we have is adhesive on the bottom, and we're just gonna melt it. We're just gonna make it get soft actually, so we can split up the last remaining of that adhesive. So you guys can see, you can help yourself with this same thing. This is just if you want to, for example, save the screen. If you want to save the screen, probably to you replacing the charging port or something, this is how you're gonna do it. If you are not saving the screen, you can just go ahead and destroy the whole thing, because anyways you're gonna put a new one on it. As you guys can see, this LCD is still lighting up. It doesn't touch because it didn't touch since the beginning. That's why we're replacing this screen. But this is how you do to remove just the LCD, in case you want to remove it to fix something else inside the phone. Right now we have one screw holding what it looks like the cable. We're gonna remove one screw right here, one single screw, and now we can lift this. Oops, it just went flying. Actually, that screw that was not holding this, so that's my bad. You don't need to remove that screw. And I'm gonna unplug this screen right here. So you guys can see right here, we have the connection. I'm gonna just study this a little bit with you guys. You see, that's the connection for the digitizer. If we could replace the digitizer on this device, that would be the connection of the digitizer. As you guys can see, we can even go ahead and pull this out. You see? That is the digitizer right here. Okay, I don't have the new screen at the moment, but for all those people doing just a screen replacement, all you gotta do is when you get the new screen on the mail, test it before installation. Make sure all the features and all the keys, letters are working on the keypad, and then just plug in back the flex cable. Apply some B7000 all around the frame. No need to apply on the back of the LCD. Just lay the LCD flat back on place and put some clamp and let it dry for like 15 minutes. So for the screen replacement, this video will end right here. For all the other people, just keep watching. For the rest of us, we can stay, and I'm going to remove and put this screen on the side, and we're going to take this phone totally apart and check some of the components in case you guys want to go ahead and replace them. Alright, after we remove all the screws, all we have to do is, remember, we had 3 layers of frames right here. We had the back cover, the middle frame, and we had the screen. Okay guys, I just want to let you know, for screen replacement you don't need to remove your SIM card, but for what we are about to do, we have to remove our SIM tray. Okay, just remove it, get that out of the way. Alright, so what we're gonna do now is go in between these two. You see, now that you have the screws out of the way, you see, even with my nails I can just split this. It's that easy. But if you don't have nails, you can use some pry tool like this and go all the way around. Very easy, just like that. As you guys can see, you can do it on the sides first because it's always easy on the sides, and see which side is coming out easy. As you guys can see, we have this one right here, like that. Okay, so we have actually backwards, but anyways, so you guys can see now we have exposed all the little components right here. We have the earphone jack, we have our battery. You can now go ahead and unplug the battery. If you want to get to the charging port, which is I always talk about the charging port. See, charging port is right there. You will have to remove the motherboard. So it's held down by 2 screws. We have one on the top and one on the bottom. There we go. We're gonna unplug some cables right here, like the earphone jack, camera, front camera. This one just come off easily, and now we can just lift the motherboard like that. You see, one single piece. And let's take a look at this charging port. There you go. You see, that's the kind of charging port you're going to need. Okay, just in case you don't know what kind of charging port, that is the charging port you're gonna need. I believe this is similar to the Tab A, which is like common sense. Is the A series. So Tab A, I mean Samsung A6. So it's basically, it's just the same. I guess the same factory, the same engineering, developing. I think the same theme is the one working on these 8 series devices. So that's the charging port, and nothing else to see right here, guys. If you guys want to replace some of the other components, you can come and do so. The battery, and we have right here the speaker, which is really cool right here on the side. Alright guys, we're just gonna put this back together the same way. There you go. I'm gonna plug these up. You see, we have a bunch of little connections right here. I don't know if you guys can appreciate this, but it's a bunch of little connections that touch all these power button, volume on the back cover, which is, the back cover is made out of metal. See, metal. That's the back cover. Alright, let's wrap this up. Alright guys, at this moment we can go ahead and put our scene tray back on place because it's nothing else that we're gonna work here on the back, and we don't want to forget this. So just put it back on place. And also I opened this phone today just because I wanted to make sure nothing is just loose in here for the phone just the screen stop touching, so the touch basically stop working. So but I see is nothing internal here, something is wrong with the screen itself. That's it guys, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.